Welcome back to another explosive breakdown. Today, we're diving into a fiery debate in Dudley that mixes immigration, housing, wealth inequality, and raw street-level tensions. You'll hear voices clashing on migration, racism, and politics, all while police try to keep things in check. But behind the shouting and slogans lies a deeper question. Is this really about immigration, or about how Britain's system is failing ordinary people? Stay tuned, because the contradictions, emotional stakes, and power struggles are about to hit you hard.
So the video guys, so we're in Dudley. Should be meeting Bear here. A few people will be here, I think. There's going to be a protest against migrants. So we'll see if anyone's... Oh, there is some British flags.
We've seen historically in our lifetime, and since then it's got more and more money travelling in the direction of the very, very rich. Do we have the situation now where people like Jeff Bezos?
No, I should have bought my sign, but it was at Darrell's. I didn't have time to go get it. I made my own version. I'm going to get a coffee, then I'll come back. What are these lot doing? What are they doing? So I don't know what the police are doing. What are they doing? I don't know what's going on here. I don't think they know what they're doing either. Why are they moving up here? It's interesting. So I'll follow these for a minute, see what's going on. They're not spouting their normal shit. Afternoon, Jenny. What are they trying to do? There's like a tiny few of them. Interesting. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, we're not. And they're trying to put a line across. There's hardly any lefties there anyway. Loads of people here. See, the numbers are getting bigger on this side, man. People care. The police have started moving a line in the way.
Yeah, I've just seen that, bro.
Right, lads.
Hey, mate, how are you doing?
Oh, dude. Yeah. What are you doing there? You connecting? Are you going live through that?
No. We're live on there. I'm sharing the link to the YouTube live on the Facebook.
DBA is turning up soon.
Who?
Big up Master Maria. The monument of the footballer is Duncan Edwards. Down the bottom.
Landlords are growing and growing. I saw one the other day, it's really awful, really pissed me off. This guy showing off about letting for letting. So what he's doing is he's renting a house, then he's renting it out, making a profit, and he's doing absolutely nothing. And what does that do? For poor working class people everywhere, we can't then get housing. And I'm angry at that. I'm angry that 50 of the richest people in the UK got more wealth than 50% of the poorest.
I'm angry that 50 of the richest people. Studio microphone VO3. This is where things get fascinating. Notice how the anger shifts from immigration to wealth inequality and housing. He's furious at landlords exploiting tenants, at billionaires hoarding wealth, and at government failures on affordable housing. Sound familiar? Many experts argue that issues like housing shortages aren't caused primarily by migration, but by unchecked corporate power and lack of social housing. Yet, in the heat of protests, those nuances get lost. What do you think? Are immigrants the scapegoat, or is the real fight with the rich elite pulling the strings?
Right? So that's what I'm angry about. I've had a chat with some of them guys. They're angry about that, but I think
So it seems to me you're both sort of on
we're all on the same side.
sort of side in a way, really.
In a way, yeah. But the thing is, we're saying it's tax the rich. I'm unhappy that I'm drinking sewage water.
Yeah.
We need to be protesting outside these private water companies, going bananas there. I don't think it's I genuinely don't think it's asylum seekers. I don't think they're the problem. I think you get good and bad in all communities, but we deal with that individual, not the whole group. Just let me give you an example. Right, there's good people and there's probably bad people on that side as well. Yeah. So I don't want to have a go at the good people there, but I do want to have a go at the bad people, of course. So like one person said to me, "Get lost, go home, Packy."
Get lost, go home, PKI. Asterisk studio microphone VO4. And here's the contradiction laid bare. On one hand, protesters claim, we're not racist. On the other, racial slurs are flying unchecked. What's even more telling is the silence of bystanders. Nobody calls it out. In law, silence in the face of wrongdoing doesn't equal guilt, but socially, it normalizes hate. This moment captures how movements can fracture. People may say they're only against illegal migration, but the language on the ground often exposes something much uglier. Be honest, if you were there, would you step in and challenge that abuse, or stay silent?
That's unacceptable. And you can't say, fuck off, Packy, and then say I'm not a racist. So he's an arsehole, but not all of them are arseholes. So I'm saying to the people who are angry about me being insulted like that, let's get together, let's have a go at the water companies, let's have a go at
Dudley Council as well, yeah.
Dudley Council.
Charges and bin bags and all this kind of stuff.
They're going to chant, we hate Keir Starmer. Guess what? We hate him more. We don't like Keir Starmer. He's having a go at old people.
You should get halfway down there and both have a little sing-off.
But I do think we should all go for a curry. We should all meet up.
for a curry, that'd be good.
You know, I'm uncomfortable with, like, you know, protests having a go at asylum seekers. Because I don't think they're the people. No. That's my view.
Brilliant, mate. Nice to Ryan, have a little walk out there. I'm going to go back up there. They're starting but I will come back.
I'm down the bottom by the lefties, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm by the lefties. I'm with Fox Audits.
Sorry, yeah.
No, Ryan's here though. Ryan's here. But I'm live. I've got to go. I'm down the bottom, bro. The lefties at the statue.
Alright, Sam.
Safe.
Down, Sam.
Back in the room. Am I back? Can you see me?
She's from campaign silent. We signed up to the convention. Britain did.
You don't want to speak to me now?
I'm from YouTube.
Yeah? How are you getting on, right?
Right, yeah, it's alright. I have opinions on immigration. I get called racist whilst I'm not.
Okay.
I do think, for me, the illegal migration is the cherry on the top. I think legal migration, we have to take a serious, hard look at areas.
Sorry, mate, I'm a bit deaf.
We have to take a serious, hard look at areas of legal migration because the numbers are high there.
Are they though?
Well, 1.8 million net migration in the last 2 years.
That's not illegal, that's legal.
1.8 million net migration, that's legal. Studio microphone VO2. Here's a key clarification. The speaker mentions 1.8 million net migration in 2 years, and he's right, but that's legal migration, not illegal. This distinction matters because politicians and the public often mix the two, which stirs fear and confusion. Illegal migration is harder to quantify, whereas legal migration is fully tracked. So when people argue Britain is being overrun, they're often reacting to numbers that are actually regulated by government policy. Question for you. Do you think the public outrage is fueled more by the actual data or by how it's presented in the media?
That's what I'm saying, illegal. Yeah, I think the numbers are high, we need to take a hard look at that. My concern with the illegal migration, I agree with refugees, but if some of them are like economic and they are playing the system, does that dilute the cause and need for the refugees to a lot of the public? Whereas they should get a lot more support and care than people are giving them, just because the numbers are high and it's diluting them.
My view is give them the right to work, there you go, and then sort them out like that. So if they're working, there you go, we're paying taxes, everyone's happy.
Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? Like, eventually, we're going to run out of jobs, we're going to run out of houses, places to put people. I mean, do you not agree with the math thing when it comes to housing?
Well, I mean, it's interesting you say that. I was chatting to a guy over there. I've researched this, from shelter, but not like from social, but like it's from charities. And they're saying that I've shocked 750,000 empty properties in the UK.
750,000 empty properties in the UK. Studio microphone VO5. Here's a reality check. The speaker cites research from Shelter. Over 750,000 homes in the UK stand empty, many for over 6 months. That's staggering when millions struggle with rent or homelessness. So the argument goes, why blame migrants when the housing system is broken by design? It raises a sharp legal and policy dilemma. Can the government force owners to release unused property for social good? Some argue yes, through taxation or compulsory purchase, while others say that violates property rights. What's your take? Should empty homes be reclaimed for the public good?
In the UK, 250,000 have been empty more than 6 months. So my view is, I look around here as well, I see so many beautiful buildings are empty. Why can't we put 1+1, homeless person?
I think part of that is because the 700,000 empty homes, I'm guessing a lot of them will be owned by people. What do you do then? Do you just say to them, well, you're not allowed them anymore, even though you've earned them?
I'm unhappy with people like buying up rich people, buying up loads of houses.
I get that.
So ordinary working class people can't move in. I'm unhappy with it.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So to me, they piss me. And I'll say, I saw this thing on YouTube the other day. It really grind my gears. The bloke was going about, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you a great way of making money. We're going to rent to rent. So he rents a house and he rents it out. And I thought, you motherfucker.
It's illegal, isn't it?
It's legal. But I just think you're making money out of nothing. You're making money from poor people. Do you know what I mean? And this is celebrated. I'm unhappy with that. I'm more angry with that guy than I am with the refugees and asylum.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't blame refugees for coming. I understand why they want to come.
Oh yeah.
It's not the old Muppet you had to go hobby.
I remember.
Right to be hobby Muppet boy.
But I lost my train of thought then, sorry.
We're talking about housing.
So with the housing, I think if they built enough houses at a good rate, it wouldn't be as a frustration, I don't think. I think you're correct on that. But whilst they're not building the houses, I think we need to slow migration down, let it recover a little bit. Because the rents are just going up. I'm from Coventry, it's turning into HMOC. And you know why that is? Because there's no space, they've got to split the houses up. And we're losing that sort of... I think a lot of the British are getting a bit frustrated and worried because in this country it's always been you have your kids in your house, you have our own houses, but now everyone's getting split up into tiny houses. Yeah, it's completely changing the picture of the
Let me ask you a
nation.
question then. To me, if it worked, right, if we got rid of migrants and all the rest of it, and then all of a sudden we've got loads of decent housing for all these people, then I'd say, do you know what, hands up, you win the argument. I personally think that it wouldn't happen. I think I've seen immigration, they're quite tough, because I do immigration advice, yeah, and I don't think there's a correlation. And like I said, I want to be focused on why is it that, loads of people can buy loads of property and then police people? Why is it that we ain't got council housing? Why is that when we're the 5th richest country in the world?
Yeah, I get it.
And we're getting older. Somebody's got to wipe my bum at some stage.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a migrant.
Yeah, but there's another side of that is I think a lot of women, if they could afford to, even your British women, I think what would happen is a lot of women actually would spend time at home because back in the day the man could go work and afford to pay the bills. This is unfortunately now if you go get a mortgage with your missus, both of you pretty much have to work these days to be able to afford it. So I think that's taken away the kid element. So maybe incentives to British women to go and have more children again to get the birth rate up would be something to look at in the future.
I don't know, mate. I mean, it's up to. Bringing up. Look, I've had jobs, tough jobs, and I brought up a kid. Fucking hell, it's a million times harder bringing up a kid, mate, than having a job. It's a fucking hard.
Oh yeah, I know. I've got kids myself.
Yeah, you know what it's like. Do you know what I mean? Now, if people want to have kids for love, not for some kind of economic or.
No, but I just think women naturally through love would, if they could have it. Like natural instinct to have children is deep inside them.
I'm not a woman. I can't speak on behalf of all women. I think women are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some women love kids, some women hate kids. It's up to them. But I do think that, we are an ageing population, and the thing is, when you've got wealth, you don't have kids. You know why? Because you think, well, social services will look after me. You look in poorer countries, people have lots of kids because that's their social services. And the maths is this: you've got 5 kids, right? 4 of them are idiots. You only need 1 kid who's pretty smart, and then everybody's got that social services. You have 1 kid and that kid's an idiot, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why in poor countries people have a lot of kids. They think, fuck, at least 2 of them are going to, get a decent job and all the rest of it. So I think that's the problem in itself.
Another question, right? This is a very difficult question, and I'm probably going to get called racist for saying this, right? Every group says, like, so Asians, blacks, we've got something, we're upset about this, we feel discouraged about this, okay, we empower you, we'll sort it out. When us white people say the same thing, we're extreme racists. And my point of that is, a lot of the white British in this nation, is it okay that they have a conversation concerned about the rapid demographic changes in a lot of our cities? Are we allowed to say we are concerned about that? These lot would call me racist for it, obviously.
No, I'll tell you what.
But I think not having that conversation is where tension's rising and giving the voice of, hold on a minute. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, every time I'm a white British man, my voice seems the weakest. A straight
white British man, my voice seems the weakest. Studio microphone VO6. This is one of the most sensitive parts of the debate, demographics. The speaker asks, is it racist for white British citizens to voice concern over rapid demographic change? Sociologists would call this a question of identity politics. Who gets to claim ownership of a nation's culture? On one side, suppressing the conversation risks fueling extremism. On the other, open discussions often slide into racism. It's a razor's edge. So let me ask you directly, can a country talk about cultural change without crossing into xenophobia? Or is it impossible to separate the two?
A straight white British man, you're racist when you have any sort of opinions on demographics.
So what I would say to that, mate, is this, a couple of things. Firstly, I've got no problem talking to anyone. I'm talking to you. I talk to anyone. The issue is that I've been on some of these protests, right, I've been called a packy, taxi driver.
I don't agree with that. I never do that.
Do you know what I mean? So I get a lot of that, right, And I look around and there's no pushback. Nobody's gone up to that lad and said, bro, fucking rein it in, right? So to me, then I think, well, if the cat fits weird, if somebody's on here, right, and they went for you, I'd be like, leave them alone, we're having a conversation, what the fuck, we went to Wolverhampton, right, there was this lone woman there, I felt sorry for her, so we had a chat with her, I didn't want to bully her, I didn't want to chat her, so I thought, no, do you know what I mean? So that's the thing, but, if I'm being called a packy, and you guys are not challenging that, then what am I going to conclude?
See, the only side of it is, though, I don't agree with calling anyone them names like that, it's not good. This side are guilty of, for me, in my opinion, of causing false prophecy.
Which one, sorry?
The SWP, the far left line. Because everybody's a racist and a thingy. Now, calling everybody racist when they're not actually that, there is a danger there, then people might just go in the end, fuck it. And I think that sort of thing will potentially make it rise, racism. Same with the homophobia. I feel like that's been on the rise of the years.
We're only really here because them lot are here. If they weren't here, trust me, mate, I'd be in Costa Coffee having a cup of coffee and a cake.
So you're not respecting their right to protest?
They're protesting.
I know, but you've just said if they weren't here, you wouldn't be here. So every time they're going to come out and have an opinion, you're going to come and try and close it down.
I've got an offer. That's democracy, mate.
No, it is. But what I've noticed when I go up and down the country and I try and cover both sides is when the Palestine protests go ahead, you never see the right turn up and counter it. No, it's very rare. The police have admitted that doesn't happen as much as the left countering the right. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. You talk about democracy, but you try to shut down one side's opinion. That in itself is not democracy, my friend.
It's a debate, my friend.
It's not democracy,
it's
my friend.
Debate. Like, you've got a right to say something, or I've got a right to say something, and you've got a right to challenge it. What's wrong with that? I do think that we can have a conversation.
But when you come and challenge it, and it's done in the way of you're far right, you're racist, you're fascist, that doesn't.
I was chatting to your friend here, right? And I'm pretty calm, all right, and quite a lot of the guys here are calm. I mean, I don't want to be uncalm because I've seen some of them lads and they're tanks, you know what I mean? But every single one of them, I've been called a packy, go back to where you came from, all the rest of it, all right?
I wouldn't agree with that.
Yeah, but that happens, and I was saying to your friend here, there ain't no pushback. So in a sense, there's one guy doing it, Nobody taps them on the shoulder and goes, bro, no, you're not us. Stop doing that. Everyone's, yeah, go on, and then they get a cheer. So if a group of people are calling me a packy, what else am I going to conclude?
I understand. I get that.
You don't call me a packy. I'm going to say, brother, I'll go there, I'll chat to you. You got a problem with numbers of asylums? Let's have a chat, let's have a coffee. I've said, let's go for a curry. Come on, sit down. I'm old school. Let's go for a drink, have a row, say you fucking this, you that, and then afterwards you have a laugh about it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But then when somebody says packy, or somebody says, I want asylum seekers dead, I don't want them to have oxygen, I feel that that's a bit much, you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm going to say to that. And people have said that, and people have gone, hey! Like there was a flood in Pakistan, right? 200 people died. People are laughing, saying, oh, you know, at least that's 200 people not coming on the boats. Well, come on, man, do you know what I mean?
See, for me, like, I'm against the boats, yeah? But at the same time, you know, refugees, when you're saying refugees are welcome, I'd agree with that. Legitimate refugees, and I feel like as a nation, we've been very hospitable. There's people of, hospital. We've brought many people from many different nations in this country. We've all lived side by side for a long time, for the most part, in peace. But I fear that some of these people coming over now, they're coming over under the guise or under the identity of asylum seeker, but I don't feel they are. Now, I'm not saying some aren't, but I don't believe all of them are.
What do you think they're coming here?
They're coming here because they get everything on tap, everything's free. Now, that isn't our fault, that's not your fault, that's the government's fault. The government should do more.
Can I ask you a question, yeah? Have you sat down and chatted to any of them?
Migrants?
Yeah, all these people.
Yeah,
We have a lot.
They say, I've come here because I want to get £9 a week from a hotel.
Well, my mate Cozzy did actually find a migrant up in Manchester that's there. A lot of them do come from that.
Some have been on camera saying they're here because they get everything. Literally, I've had that.
When they say they get everything, what they mean is, I want to work. Yeah. So a lot of the ones I've spoken to, they say, I want to work. I want to send money home to my family. Right. And I'll ask you a question. Right. I don't know if you're a dad or not, but just pretend you are. All right. And you've got a couple of kids. Right. If the only way you could put food on the table, right, was to go illegally through France to Germany, and that's the only way you can work and put food on the table, would you do it?
The thing is, if I had to go through France, I've already seeked asylum.
No, you can't work there. No,
why not?
No, you can't. It's illegal to work in France. The only way you can get work is in Germany.
So you could say France are doing it the right way then, right?
No, I'm asking you a question. Never mind France, never mind Britain. I'm talking about you and your kids. Would you work illegally to put food on the table? So I would.
See, this is the problem. So like you say, asylum seekers, yeah? These people predominantly, they obviously coming from different parts of the world, but before us, they're in France. Once they get to France, once they get to Germany, any other European countries, they've already found a safe haven at that point.
Well, two things. First of all, the majority of them do. Secondly, I think a lot of people make their way to Britain because they got contacts and they want to work.
Well, I've had some migrants say to me, like, I spoke to some in Manchester, and I said, how come you were in Germany and you decided to move to France? How come you spent a year in France and then came to Britain? Because Britain will give me papers. Germany, they won't give me papers. France, they won't give me papers.
Well, that's reasonable, isn't it? Because if they say, I want to...
It's reasonable.
It's a bit like me saying, I went for that job there, they didn't give me the job. So I went for the other job, so I went in, I've got a job there.
So, but this is the problem. As a nation, we're making it too easy for people.
It's not, mate, trust me.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Where do you think most asylum seekers go?
Where do I think they go?
Yeah.
What do you mean, where do I think they go?
Syrians, where do most of them go?
I know that Germany take a big, massive influx of elite. I think they even take more than us, Germany.
Who do you think took the most?
Pardon?
Which country do you think took the most Syrian asylum seekers?
I don't know, maybe Germany. If we're talking about Europe, I'd say probably Germany.
Most went to Turkey or the Netherlands because they're close to Syria. Literally millions, several million went to Turkey, several million went to Lebanon. On the boat, 75% have been on so 25% have been protected.
Got all their buttons on them, look. What are they doing? Following you. drop the quality. I don't know if it'll help. They're starting to panic, look. They're starting to panic. There's loads of them lined up, look. Looks like they're getting ready for some action.
We stand in love. We stand for humanity. We stand for compassion. And we stand for unity. And we're asking you, if any of you over there are not hardened racist, they're asking you to think about what you're doing.
If those lads were there with us, I would have loved it. I would have fucking given them a massive hand, right? They weren't. So, and my vision is, I want, because they're going to go for these libraries again in Dudley. I want that same energy outside the council house saying, hands off our fucking libraries, hands off our NHS, fuck you private water companies feeding us sewage. We want it renationalised. I want that energy. That's what I want. Yeah? We can debate about asylum seekers on the fucking road to say, but my worry is it's not happening because they're so angry, they're conned into thinking you're better off protecting them asylum seekers, and then the library shuts, and then the fucking hospital shuts, and we get fucked. We can't even afford the fucking house. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to let you get on with your protest. I do want to say thank you for talking to me because a lot of the time I just get shouted at, so I do appreciate it. I think it works better this way. When we open dialogue, I think that works a lot better than screaming profanities at one another, so I appreciate it.
I think we should have 80s disco music.
Do you know what I mean?
Going.
Nah, it's copyrighted, please don't.
Take care, man, enjoy your day, yeah?
He was an alright guy, he was. Obviously I don't agree with a lot of what he was saying, but at least he had the balls to have a conversation. Here's a copyright. Here we go, people. I know Ryan's here. Oh look, they're all lining up, look. Why are they doing this? So they're all lining up for some reason. What's this about? They're up to no good. They're up to something. Them lot are up, these lot are up to something. They're up to something, they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
What are they up to?
No.
They're up to something.
I know they are.
They've all got children of their own that it will happen to, so they've got to, but they've got no choice. They've got no choice.
Actually, I've seen recently a lot of them have been emailing like in private away from duty, been saying we actually don't want to stand against our own British. A lot of them are. They've got no choice. Well, they haven't got a choice, but.
He's a criminal.
No, young girl.
I get what you're saying. All we're trying to do is just make sure everyone's
safe. They've got to work for the law, whether they agree
everyone
with
else
it
is
or
over there,
not.
and for them down there. Just make sure everyone's safe and make sure the business is safe and everyone goes home happy. Okay?
I mean, if you always run all these cars up, ready to come back off,
I've already explained this to you.
But look, whether they agree with it or not, they've got to do their job. That's the problem.
You're more young girls, man. You ain't allowed after 12 o'clock.
all going to get fucked up.
Look, she is.
You know, there's something about
Did you
it.
tell she's 20 years old? You know what? I'm getting arrested and women. Right? She's like a young girl. Yeah, 12 o'clock.
Come on.
To 12 o'clock. Mate, 2 cheers, mate.
Yeah, but it's their fault.
1, 2. Simon.
We need to keep it peaceful for us to be listened to.
Signal's terrible, man. Fuck's sake.
That's fine with me. Simon, you ready? Leave people there if they don't move. So folks, we're just going to move up to that lamppost there. If people don't move, that's fine.
Let's inspect.
2 forward, please.
So he's just interesting. That was.
I'll do. Perfect.
It's interesting. He was like, "We'll move up there. If they don't move, we'll just push them." So he's already sort of implicated that preempting going hands-on, basically. Interesting that.
Getting done because she went into the thing with the machete.
What's happened? What's happened with that? Keep talking about that.
Oh, it's the fucking some
The
chap.
blind woman.
But he walked into her house. Is that the one?
Yeah.
But her daughter then went into the refugee place, the hotel, with a machete.
Tanya.
And hers got arrested. What do you do if your fucking blind mother's been fucking not attacked but fucking invaded like that?
Well, it was weird because that happened where that migrant went in the house, and we was at the Ramada over in certain coalfield the other night, right? And we were literally, me and we were all YouTubers and that, we were just walking around the fucking hotel grounds. Normally they kick us out. But the old people turned up, it was like they were just shitting themselves, and I don't know whether it was something to do with what's gone on there, and they've obviously been told by West Midlands Police, we've kind of got a problem with trespassing now. You know what I mean? My man's walked straight into an old woman's house, and you just said there's nothing wrong with it. So now we're kind of on that thing, innit, where if they would have said to us, leave there now, trespassing, hold on a minute, you piss taker.
Well, you could have them walking the market without being fucking moved. Never mind fucking...
Well, I just heard that inspector, that chief inspector there saying, we'll move up and preempt him, basically, begin aggressive, go, I've got it on camera, we'll move up, and if they don't move, we'll just push them more.
Really?
That's what he was just saying, yeah.
The thing that I just say to him, I've been down there for half hour, right? No fuckers move me on.
No problem.
But I'm a stereotypical fucking far-right person.
Mate, a year and a half ago I started, I tried to give the left a chance, wanted to try and get their opinions, but they haven't got any fucking opinions. They're all...
One post the other day where that fucking a bloke was wearing a hijab and obviously got revealed to take it off. It was a bloke underneath.
What the fuck?
Turned to be a woman.
That work better? Yeah! Right. Reform UK don't want you here protesting. They don't want to hear people out on the streets because they want to go for the middle ground. They want to appeal to left-wing voters as well as right-wing voters. They don't want to deport all the illegal immigrants. They don't. Nigel Farage said himself it was impossible. Impossible. It's not impossible, it's necessary! So I'm here today to tell you all to vote for Advance UK. Because I founded Advance UK. I founded Advance UK and I passed that party over to Ben Habib because I know Ben Habib is going to get the job done. We are going to deport all illegal immigrants. We are going to secure our borders. And we're not going to be stopped until the money's done. Vote Advance UK and save this country. Don't vote for a party that's stacking itself with globalists and Muslims. You vote for a party that's stacking itself with globalists and Muslims. You'll get the same results as you have had every single time. And that's all I've got to say.
Nobody's going to vote for Kennedy. And all that for Nigel Farage.
Can I just jump down here, look?
You're missing the bigger picture here.
You're concerned about the vote split? Concerned about the vote split?
The vote split,
yeah, I'm concerned about that.
I think we're missing the bigger picture here.
I think
we need to be arguing amongst one another of what party's the right party, what party's the wrong party. This is about the illegal
immigrants that are taking over this country. Not just this country, the whole of Europe. They're taking over the world. It's going to be martial law. If it keeps carrying on, people are going to have enough. That's the biggest picture. It's the illegal immigrants. So let's not fight amongst ourselves. Yes? We are one in this, not apart.
Well done. Cheers, mate.
1 2 1 2. Listen, people, there's only one party in this country that's going to do any good for us, and that's Reform UK. Ben Habib, although I agree with a lot of what he says, and Rupert Lowe, nobody knows them. Nobody's going to vote for them. Ben Habib couldn't even win his seat in Wellingborough. Reform have got now 868 councillors running across the country. Can you see Advance doing that? No chance whatsoever. They've got 4 years to build a party, and there's no way they're going to do as good as Reform. Reform are our only hope. Vote Reform UK. And if Reform don't do as we want, then what we do then is we'll look elsewhere. We might give Ben Habib a go, but in the meantime it's Reform UK. Thank you.
Yeah, because we have to get Labour and Tories out first of all. The only way. Yeah, because I think we need to let Reform in. If they fuck up, then the other parties can go to Reform. They haven't done it.
That's it.
We need to
Hi there, guys. My mate's here. Just obviously, again, thank you all for coming here today. Unfortunately, his throat's gone, so he's not going to be speaking anymore. But he just wants to thank everyone for keeping it peaceful, even in the face of provocation. Yes, you're always going to get a few, but there's brain dead people everywhere, unfortunately. Obviously, enjoy the rest of your day. Keep it peaceful, and we'll see you at the next one. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we need to need Tories and Labour out first of all. They need that warning.
Give it number.
Whilst they're still in, if they Reform don't get in, they win again, and they're going to fuck us harder.
What says, mate? Advance UK. I've got no chance, mate. I know. And I'm listening to all the likes of Tommy Robinson, although I agree with a lot of what Tommy says.
Same.
And Ben Habib and Rupert. To be honest, mate, the general British public ain't going to vote for them.
For a far right, you have to get the moderates. You need to win the moderates.
You need to get the moderates.
It doesn't mean that Farage won't get him and go, right now I'm deported, going a bit harsher. You've got to play the game to get in first.
That's exactly that's the way it is.
And Farage is brilliant on the mic, so not many can rally like Farage as well, you know, on the mic.
Can everybody wave to the drone?
Over there as well.
We can't see ya. We tried.
Now we only got one.
Big up G-Nuts.
That's it.
Right, let's go for a walk. See if we can find True First. He's a man.
I definitely believe Nigel Farage's question.
The thing is, words and debate will get about. The problem is they won't allow you to take action, and by this they're saying you're taking direct action, whether it's the right reason or not, whether they're turning around and say you're siding with far rights, and in 2 years Starmer turns around and says anyone that's far right can't be on the election ballot, whatever reason. But the thing is, there's more of us than them. They're there to serve us, we aren't there to serve them. Correct. And that is the issue. Correct. No one asked me, this country is bankrupt. 50 billion in the hole in 12 months, because after 4 years it'll be 200 billion. The more they spend, the more they waste. Even Starmer knows it's bad, because now he's trying to block it. So when those arseholes down there who say stand up to racism, don't somebody turn around and cut everybody's throat like Ricky Jones did. Now he's and they're working and cheering with him.
bless you.
Good stuff. Keep going anyway.
Cheers, mate. I agree totally with what you're saying. Just not, I don't think the momentum's there right now.
I think people are concerned about split vote, yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean. Give it 2 or 3 years and you might be there.
Reform did what they've done in 2 years. We've got 4. That's all I'm going to say. I tell you what.
Good point, actually.
Our membership, you wouldn't believe. I'm not at liberty to divulge the exact figure right now, but it's high.
See, I love Rupert. The only side in Reform though, I do like Zaya as well. I like him a lot, you see.
He's a good speaker. Yeah, he is a good speaker, but he's wrong and he's in with the globalists. So he's in with the WEF lot. So he's not going to help us.
Well, let's see if Tommy on the 13th can say to everybody, I'm part of Advance now. There's a million votes.
He's already joined.
I know, yeah, but if he says it on stage,
he did a video out, put a video out saying he's joined us.
Well, I think the reason Tommy's going to be, the numbers will be high in London, because even people that might not necessarily be massive agreement with Tommy, because it's the only way to stand on the right with your British flags, the numbers are going to be so much higher than people realise, because that's where people have got to go and have their voice. Yeah. Whether you're completely with Tommy or not, people will turn up. So I think the government are going to go gulping. Shit, we didn't realise this many people are pissed off.
Yeah, well, Tommy's joined us, and I think he will mention it on stage. He's already put a video out, so I reckon he'll mention us, and I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get Ben Habib to speak.
Yeah, you probably will, yeah.
I mean, I have tried to reach out to him and ask him, but I'm getting a reply off Tommy's hit and miss. He's a busy man. So.
Anyway,
I'm going to have to go because my back's killing me if I don't sit down soon.
I don't my kid, a 6-year-old. Been married, have kids at 9 years old. Yeah, that's... Come on, that's right, that's nonsense.
You're right, you know, when the Indians come over, the Sikhs, the Hindus, like you said, they integrated. They come in, they were hard-working people. They embraced the British culture and
went through a lot of shit, like strongly as well. And like we know we're going to get shit, we're going to go through
the English, what they realise, these are decent people. Indians are decent
through that fighting and
they've integrated. They don't cause us no problems, which we don't. We don't cause no problems. We can live as neighbours next to each other, Indians and English. We have no issues with them. I work with loads of English, love them. Best mates grew up with English somewhere else. Best mates. You know, right, God bless her, right, I'll leave it down. I just want to say I'm proud to be a British Indian.
Maybe you still should. Tell them.
Just talk through it. Women of colour is a lot more powerful voice.
Hello to the people, thank you for the welcome. I'm British Indian. Love the British people. The English have always treated us Indians fairly. They've treated the blacks, the Indians, so good. Jamaicans come over, Indians come over. And I'll tell you one thing, I love the English people to the maximum. I grew up with English, love them. They've treated us. I've had no racialism since I've stood there. Everyone treated me nicely. And I'm asking more Indians to come out and help the English, because we are sick of this immigration. They're flying over the boat, touching our kids, and that's uncool. Right? We need to all stand together as English as British and unite. And Starmer, go fuck yourself.
I don't feel they are asylum seekers. They get everything on tap. Studio microphone VO7. Now the debate pivots to refugees. One speaker argues many arriving in Britain are economic migrants posing as asylum seekers. This is a classic courtroom-style clash, intent versus perception. Legally, asylum is for those fleeing war or persecution, but proving that in practice is complicated, and many blur the line by seeking better opportunities. What's striking here is empathy breaking through. The counter-argument is simple. If you had hungry kids and the only path to feeding them was crossing borders illegally, wouldn't you do the same? This isn't just law, it's human survival.
Bear on the mic, you know.
Hey, you want to see the McCallum? On a tantrum again.
Do
Get out, come fly with flag, stand with other British people, and man, come out and support the cause.
Yeah, it's bang on, innit?
Yeah, and them cunts over the back here.
Right. What, you mean the map plot over there?
Yeah, mate, come on, who fucking...
who in the right mind says that you can just come in the country and mess with our kids, mate? Mate, you ain't ranting here if you can do that.
Most of them turned up to Cannock yesterday.
Nah, fuck them off.
Yeah, no, in the Neaton, we ran them out in the Neaton because I said to someone in Leicester on the Friday, don't come to the Neaton. A 12-year-old girl got kidnapped by the 2 migrants, very sensitive. The Lefties turned up, I found out of there, I have it out of them all the time on the channel. So I just went over there, get the fuck out of here, we marched them out of there.
Where's everyone dispersing to?
No.
I never said anything to them.
Said to them, making the way down to the hotel then, didn't we?
Yeah, we should go to the hotel.
I think they're breaking up slow, please follow boys.
Yeah. Where's about the drone? What's going on with the drone? What's happened with your drone?
Nothing, it's just that it may be an offence because I flew over a crowd. But I'm just explaining that obviously I had it high enough and I'm done now.
It's difficult. Isn't the crowd meant to be like 1,000, isn't it?
There is a set number, yeah.
Yeah.
So just say,
I think it's
also
1,000.
the
Yeah.
expectation of can that crowd safely move out the way should the phone.
Say what, sorry?
Can that crowd safely move out the way should that drone fail them?
Is it under 250 as well?
I don't know.
So the rules are even lacker of it over 250 over crowds. If it's over 250, it's because of the weight and the danger of it. It's classed as a toy.
But the issue
that's what we do.
The issue is they're not used to dealing with drones.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if they make you take your drone down, they're wrong. They're unlawfully making you take your drone down there. You know that, don't you?
But he's doing it voluntarily.
Yeah.
I'd finish.
I know you're too nice. So I would have been so nice, Mitch. You know what I mean?
Can you? I don't know. Can you? Yeah. How big is it? How is it? I'll find out. I mean, say our drone team, like I've just explained, our drone team are on.
249 grand.
Under the 250. I'll be honest, I don't know how it stands.
I'll pass on the way here.
Is it more than how many people? Less than density? I don't know. Escape routes to explain. I don't know. I'll be honest. It's not my field of expertise.
What's the story now?
The details of the festival. You're through. Let's go. Details of the festival. If they do, you'll have a fun one to conversation. Yeah, I'll know about it. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
They haven't confiscated it. Yeah. Nice to meet you, bro. Big up. They didn't confiscate off you, did they?
No. So basically, what they wanted was they wanted all my details, and I was like, I'm not giving you details. So I gave them my YouTube channel. That's all. I said that's all you're getting, and they were like, oh, we need a number. So to be honest, I've given my number, but I'm just going to change it later. So.
Yeah. Anyway, people, go subscribe to Mitch Media, Fox Audits.
And the thing is, yeah, exactly. So I said, if you get that, all you have to do is search that, and it says my details on it.
Nice, man. Big up, dude. Watch it, man.
Every time I find
Is everyone going to the you'll go to the hotel, yeah? Go to the hotel, yeah? But the old Bill will be panicking where they all going. Fuck's sake. Is this the way to the hotel, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, giant! Wonder who laid that. I'll keep my opinion to myself. Mate, I've only got 155 in here at the minute. My signal keeps dropping off. It's fucking me, yeah. I need to change the networks, man. I'll get one of them UV boxes. Why is the gate closed?
It's not so caught the flag. Just plenty more. Let's go. Yeah.
Missy Ali, are you?
He's called.
Steve Steak. Good old Dudley.
Dudley. From Dudley. Fucking had enough of free network, man.
Fucking shit, either free.
Fucking cunts. I need to change it. I went to Ely the other day, made me stood there for half an hour waiting for someone to serve me. Just walked out, bro. Oh, fucking.
Go get the 242.
Down here, Festa Zoo. Straight on there. Yeah. Are we going down to the
There's a hotel. They're going to go to the hotel, yeah.
Yeah, go to the bank.
Was it on that side?
Yeah, I think so. We better
With your flag.
Oh, panic mode, panic mode, panic mode.
Don't know what to do. Stalling. Stalling.
Oh, David hit the cunt. There's nothing to move.
That's a weird sounding siren. Oh, was that you?
Yeah.
I thought that was them.
No, that's me.
Oh, I was like, what's that siren from the police thing? And then I realised it's that.
Bad boy.
Where's the fucking hotel anyway? Do you know?
At the bottom, bro.
Really?
It's by the Tobury Carvery.
Did you get any issues from around the hotel?
Bro, we're just trying to point and make a point, haven't we? We ain't gonna do nothing.
No. What I'm saying is because normally when I go to the hotels, a lot of the residents will be like, right, they've been hanging around the streets, there's problems, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna end up coming. Everyone's gonna end up coming. Fuck the fence.
Fuck the fence, yeah. Yeah, I'll film them. I've been covering these protests for a few months.
Foreigners, bro, they just get everything.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if they're a foreign family now as well, you've got to look at it like this. Yeah, you know, when it comes to getting housing, they automatically go to the more priority because they haven't got any family connection in the UK. Yeah. Like, the council say you might have a family member, you can go stay there. Because they can just easily claim that they haven't got anyone to go to, that means they get higher priority.
Bang on, bro.
Even on the legal side of it, not even illegal, bro, just on legal migration. So so you think like people legal migration go, if I come from fucking Nigeria or whatever, I'm going to be sound, I'm top priority straight away, I'll get out of the house, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Well, I don't blame people for wanting to come. Who want to come if our government are such fucking mugs, you know what I mean? Why do you think they want to leave France? Because France have whacked them all in Tensborough and said, fuck off. Germany 2 days ago have come in and just got rage on their immigration laws, you know? Are they? Grab some of this fucking B-roll. I'm going to try and go live again in a sec now that I'm away from the city centre. Thumbnails, thumbnails. You can be the thumbnail for the day, officers. I don't know, let's get you all in case you want to pick any use for a thumbnail, do you know what I mean? Pedestrian right away, mate. Unfortunately, these days, officers. You know what I mean?
It's the quality hotel now. One single part, please.
The police are walking in, but they know we're right. The police are walking in, but they know we're right.
Live in Dudley.
Sorry? What you say? Stay back, hey! Stay back, hey!
Police are panicking a bit. Yes, people. We're in Dudley today.
Guys, over here. That's the island. Okay, keep going, guys.
Going to the hotel. The police are panicking. We want Britannia back. Yeah, man, make up your chest. Get better. Seems to get a better signal on TikTok than YouTube. It's weird. Big up your fucking chest. Yeah, man. Oh, they're running. They ain't done that much running in months. Martin Dudley Keeney.
Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker.
Everyone from every side can agree with that, at least. Do you know what I mean? We're walking to the hotel. One here in Dudley. Is he coming back round?
Yeah.
He is as well. Big up.
What, not round with the horse?
Yeah, yeah.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Yeah, go on now. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker.
Cheers to the likes, people. I'm not paying much attention. I'm trying to walk backwards.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Still live in Trinity. You miss it? Still live Trinity? Yeah. Happy days, lad.
What road?
How old's the lad now?
Is everyone coming or just some?
There's a few.
I like where Tesco is.
Big respect, people.
Yes,
Look at the guys pushing us!
Oh, my hat! Oh, I dropped my fucking mic. 1 second.
West side of the road!
Oh, I got it.
Come on, out of the road. On the pavement over there.
Alright, I dropped something. Drop? My mic. Trying to get down here.
Don't touch me, man. Left side of the road. Get over there, mate. Get over there.
Get your hands off me!
Get on the left side of the road.
Get your fucking hands off me, you dickhead! You ain't got your right to put hands on people like that! You haven't got the right, have you? Prevent the breach of the peace by causing one. It's not how it works, is it? I'm a grown-ass man, I can move.
Get on my face, mate. I suggest you get on the fucking footpath.
Oh, you're swearing on camera as well? Yeah, you're going viral, you knobhead. Swearing on camera like that. You put your hands on me, I'm upset. You should say sorry, that's what you should have said. Yeah? Just because you got that uniform doesn't mean you can go above and beyond.
And that brings us to the end of this heated exchange. We saw immigration, housing, racism, and inequality collide in one protest. But beneath the noise, the real story is about frustration with broken systems. The law struggles to balance compassion with control, and the public is caught in the middle. Some blame migrants, others blame the elite, but everyone agrees something isn't working. So what do you think? Is immigration the real issue here, or just a convenient distraction from deeper problems? If you found this breakdown as shocking as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom and protest breakdowns. Every week,